Today I'm going to be telling you about the time that I bombed in front of an industry exec. To be extremely transparent, it was a comedy manager. I don't know if you can qualify that as an industry executive, but it sounds better for the title of the video. So let that be known. But yes, I did bomb in front of one. And this was the second time that I ever was scouted by an industry person. I guess what the kind of way they go about it, I guess, is, well, with both of these, it was, I had like a meeting with them, and then they also watched a show that I had in that city, I guess to show support, and I guess also to kind of scout. If they're already having a meeting with me, I don't think they're like, gosh, well, I need to make sure this guy's, funny first, and let me go watch his show. I think it's more of like a formality thing. But regardless, for whatever reason, I was still, I wasn't nervous necessarily. And this was in June when I did New York. I had 2 shows in New York. He came to the second show. The first show, that room was on fire. That was such a fun show. Paul was on that, who you've seen on the channel. There were some other New York comedians. That was such a fun show. Probably one of the best sets I've ever had. It's one of the ones where just, the setups are getting laughter, which is very fun. The second show was, which is usually the other way around. Usually the early show is the one that's just like, it's earlier in the day, it's not as rowdy or lively most of the time. But the second one, it was not quite as, it didn't go quite as well. I don't know if that's because I was like, because I had just done the first show, so I'm up here, and then, the second one, which might have been just a normal show, it's that psychology thing where you ask a high bid so that, they think the middle bid is a lot lower than it actually is. It could have been that, but I don't think it is. I think it was just the energy was just very weird in that room. I remember he came in, so I was the headliner, so I was like 30 minutes into the show, and he came in like right before that, and I was like, oh, what's up, like, how's it going? Because he told me he was coming. I was like, I didn't know. But the way the room was set up, it was, all right, you see how big my room is? The room is literally like maybe a little bigger than this one. It holds 40 people, and it is crammed in there. Really fun room, but all the chairs in the middle and whatever were taken up, so he and his wife got 2 chairs, even with the stage straight to my left, like maybe 6 or 8 feet away. And it's like a designated place to sit, but it's like just in the way the room's set up, there was like no one, everyone else was in front of me, and then they were just sitting right there. And I remember, I just remember, it was one of those shows where it's like I'm trying really hard. Like, I'm hitting all my beats. I'm pulling out like old faithful jokes, like the open mic one where I'm talking about doing A Quiet Place. Like, I'm reaching back to the archives and pull out like, all right, I know this joke works, I got to do it, and just nothing is hitting. I'm just like, oh my gosh, like I know, and he's like in the light of the stage too, and it's one of those things where it's like I could just feel the tension. Low key, probably half the reason that this set went the way it did was because of the way I handled this situation. Like, I was just so not present. Like, it wasn't like I wasn't nervous. Like, I wasn't, oh my gosh, like I gotta, but it's just like, I don't know, for whatever reason, I wasn't able to like just be myself and present in the room, and it clearly was felt and came across, because oh my gosh, that was a rough. I don't even have footage of it. I think I didn't even keep it. I deleted it. Should have kept it, but I didn't. But I just remember, like, and it's one of those, this will happen every once in a while when there's like a specific, I'll notice this with the very few like racial jokes that I have, or the times that I'll touch on it, like immediately, like my mind, like I'll like notice everyone's race in the room, and it's just such a weird feeling, which is half the reason why I don't like doing those jokes. But I've got to figure it out some way. But yeah, I mean, I would like, tell a joke and like, it's like I know he's over there. He's not laughing. No one in the room's laughing. So I'd like purposely like look at, oh my gosh, it was horrible. It was a super nice guy, but I was like genuine, like I was like, of course, like he's gonna not even want to work with me after this. And it was one of those things where it's like I so wanted to be like, hey, like, oh mom, I can do better than that. Like, trust me, I can. That's not as how it always goes. Like, but I can't, you can't say that. So I was just like, hey, I really appreciate y'all coming. He's like, yeah, we had a great time. I'm like, all right, I know you didn't, but no one in this room had a good time. No, it was a fun show. It was just, I can still, thinking back to it, just feel him like looking at me, and I'm here fumbling around with these jokes. That is not a feeling I'm a big fan of. I remember on the walk back, because I stayed with Paul, I don't remember what video I was making, but I do think there's a clip. It's from my best and worst of NYC video, if you want to see that. It's like, I'm pretty sure it is a clip from the first video and then a clip from the second one. But I remember like just walking back, and we were just like both just like venting so hard because we just both ate it. It was just like 20 minutes of being like, man, I don't know what was going on in there, but yeah, that's the story of that. I've tried making jokes about this on stage, and it's never, I don't know, I can't even make jokes about it. That's how bad it went. But yeah, this is a very low effort video, if you can't tell. I've been working on something right here that is not, and I'm very excited for. So just be on the lookout for something coming soon. But other than that, I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.